Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen going to go to the air right away. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Singletary again, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And now they'll throw with Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They'll run on first down with Singletary. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down and 4. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he's forced out right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Allen. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Singletary is in. Touchdown, Bills. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Oh, design run for their wideout. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. He's going to air one out. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Fourth down, here's Jackson, rolling to his right. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So just shy of midfield, they tried it, didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board. All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We've got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be behind the lesson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline it, as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Now Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen off the play fake. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Pass. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, the return is Prochet. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On the give, this is Singletary. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a run with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. On the ground, it's maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up the chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They run the counter with Cook. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. First throw of overtime for Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on second down. Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On play action, Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. They will run with Singletary. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home.